12. I'll be watching it from Funimation's website, and I will be starting my reaction in 1-0, go. I always love seeing Funimation's logo because it's always filled with a lot of quality in it. All right, now it's here. All right, looks like there's either going to be no opening or no ED theme, going by how you have credits interspliced into the sequences. That's actually pretty cute. Aww. I do wonder why they have the dialogue between Kanata and her grandmother silenced, though. But you know, I like scenes like this when the series actually tries to go more for the emotional punch. Oh. Aww. I actually like seeing here the optimistic perspective of the grandmother there. I'm assuming it's the journey to being number one that matters the most. That's going to be my guess. Final run over the rainbow. Gotta admit, that's actually a good start to a Battle Athletes Victory Restart episode. I mean, it wouldn't be Kanata if she didn't do anything clumsily. I'm just saying. Yeah, Lydia and Yana at this point, they're way more than just friends at this rate. I mean, it's gonna take a lot to change Kanata. There are just some people that don't change no matter what happens, and Kanata's one of them. They need to pour some water on her. That would probably have the best effect. That or cook a potato. I don't think they have time for her to be resting that long, though. What the? Okay, I wonder what's with the significance of the wristband there. I feel like it can do everything. So it has technology that can store messages. It can also power you up. I hope they explain it eventually. Aww. I like how the kangaroo doesn't even have to be there, yet they put it for comedic effect. Oh, man. And that explains the significance behind the wristband. Still doesn't explain why Kanata got stronger when she wore the wristband, though. Oh. That's a good point. And yeah, she'd have been in some deep shit. I like how it patches up a potential plot hole. Oh, so that was the trigger. Oh. I hope they actually give us details about the grandmother, because that'd be such a fucking tease if they mention the importance of Kanata's grandmother and they never really give us details on that. But you know, with the way the episode's advancing, I just wonder if there's going to be enough time for them to actually have a conclusive finale because they still got to compete against Eva, regardless, or should I say Seva, if I'm being more accurate. I mean, but they're going to be in the situation she didn't fuck up earlier, though, and going into talk with the douchey scientist by herself, though. I'm just saying. But that's water under the bridge, though. I've made my peace with what I thought about them in one of my previous reactions. Talk about the massive amounts of pressure, but hey, it's actually going to act as a Paligo redemption arc, so I actually don't mind this one bit. All these evil sons of bitches. Well, it could have looked even douchier was having larger mustaches where they can just stroll around just to look even more eviler. It's pretty damn good for them to actually be revealing their hand right now. And knowing, whoa! If anyone's defective, it's their personalities because I ain't defective one bit. So he looks at himself as a god? Whoa! Okay then. Talk about infinite amounts of narcissism there. I don't even want any more words from these bastards. Yana would not want that. You literally wouldn't want that either. They actually want to fix things. They don't want... I don't think Polygamy would want that either. She probably would want on that. New medicines. Okay, that's the only offer that's somewhat decent. What could Kanata want? I'm glad she says no instantly. Good! And honestly, all their offers fucking sucked! Except for the one towards Shelly. That was actually a good offer. But still, though, our Shelly was never going to agree to that. Oh! Yo, imagine he would have broken his teeth slamming his head against the fucking table. I wish that would have happened. Honestly, the guy calling himself a god, he needs some divine intervention of the negative variety. I hope something smites him. Because fuck him! And also fuck all of the villains that he's working with, too. Hope they get bounced and wrecked. And Cyanite's feeling rushed because this is like, what, the final bit in the competition? Considering that on Funimation's timer, the episode's set for 23 episodes, they're only going to have, like, what? At best, 5 minutes or 6 of competition time. And then afterwards, in epilogue, they even have time. No matter what, the ending for the series is going to be rust as shit. Which is a shame. I think this could have been good if they would have given this 2 episodes. Yeah, even the crowd animation looks good. You can definitely tell the animators are actually giving a shit now in the final episode. Even the walking looks natural. The way the hair is bouncing against Eva's head. Like, yeah, when the series is fucked up visually, I call it out. But when it's doing a good job, I also call it out too. Just so that y'all know I'm fair. I don't just talk shit when a series looks bad. I also compliment it when it looks good. And it's looking good right now. It's a shame the whole series couldn't look like this episode. Aww. You know, I like how Eva says that because it helps build up. I mean, no, I like how Kanata says it because it helps build up Eva's self-confidence, considering that people around her were calling her defective for multiple years. That scene actually had weight. It was more than just Kanata being cutesy. So that's a good scene. It's such a shame the series couldn't be this consistent earlier on. Even like the pre-build-up stretches, they're well animated. I even love the shading too as Kanata's lowering her legs. It looks good! I'm gonna cross my fingers and hope they succeed. Oh, that's a fucking cute scene. Everyone pulling hold each other's hand. Yo! It's some animation that actually looks good! Okay, I see they're not fucking around. They're gonna go straight into the glowing forms from the get-go. Alright! Well, at least I thought Kanata was gonna go instantly into her glowing form. Oh, that's so damn sweet. At least emphasizing the friendship that all the girls have with each other in this final bit. Because even though Lydia, Yana, and Sheila aren't going to be interfering directly, they're going to be cheering her on. And they're seeing them interfere indirectly at the very least. Huh. Oh, that's definitely got to warm them up there. And we know she ain't lying about that because it's probably the reason why she went into the competition. I don't think she'd mind one bit of anything in Eva's honor if that happened. Aww. Gotta admit, another good scene. I wish the series were this good every episode, though. Because I like consistency, but hey! Better late than... Ew! Okay, now she looks as if she, like, got out power up one of the platformer games with all the going... She won! Yes! Fuck yeah! Hope... Now, that was fucking good! It's a shame that of 12 episodes, it took till the last episode for the animators to make a good athletic run. Oh. Okay, at least they had defensive measures ready. She has a gun pointed towards her. Wait! Oh, okay, I guess they were surrounded. I guess that makes sense. I gotta admit, that was a nice scene, actually seeing Jeff take care of things, even though we haven't seen him directly yet. I like how his presence is still felt, even in the last episode. Hell yeah! It's a long time coming. I mean, I'm not going to blame her, and especially since he still has to think about that. But a lot of other things I wouldn't... I mean, it wouldn't be Kanata if he didn't do something cute and fumbled it slightly. And I think probably once everything is settled, I think that's when it's going to sink in. Whoa. Yeah, I'd like to see how the control committee is going to deal with this. Ew, and their shocked faces. Woo, man. I just love how you see Eva's mother just put the control mini in their fucking place. Oh, you know, Bear was hoping that. What the fuck? I would have actually loved to have seen resistance from Kanata's family. Just to see a Bear kick ass. I felt like we were robbed of a potentially amazing moment. Fucking Jeff just always trying to I love how he's never humble. Like, this dude's always cocky as shit. And he looks cool even when he's cocky as shit. I love it. Aww. And thankfully it seems like it changed things for the better. Oh. Hey, you know what? That's cute. We got to finally see Eva and her mother reunited. That is damn so. Oh. Hey, you know what? Jeff deserved this. He deserved this. Aww. Oh, Seba, at least they didn't forget about her. Oh, that's actually pretty cute. Why is the kangaroo there? Fuck it, I love me my kangaroo, so you know what? Let him be there. Let him be there. He's a fucking badass. Obviously, the Jeff is the biggest badass in this series. And it's nice to actually see Shirley a lot happier too, though. I gotta admit, the music is really damn good. I'm assuming, yeah, she's definitely telling off her family. Going by the context. Hey, you know, this is nice. Actually seeing Lydia try to make a difference. And so, you know, I like how she's overseeing reconstruction efforts. Alright, at least a good portion of our main characters were actually able to accomplish their goal. Seven. I mean, you did a good job with the season. Yo, she looks good in that outfit. Okay, that's good. I like that. Okay, Kanata's actually making really sensible decisions. I like how she's utilizing her power for good. That's actually pretty damn nice. You know, I don't mind the way it's breaking things down bit by bit. Whoa! Yo, you made more kangaroos! Doesn't it have a little kangaroo with its own gloves, though? It is cute, though, I ain't gonna lie. Aww. Oh, this is looking adorable. Hell yeah. Hey, that's a good name, Sokonoke. Oh yeah, they do have to follow up on Pelago. Hey, that's... Alright, I like how they resolved that plot point too, okay. That's good that she didn't pen it either. Hey, that's nice. I like how they're just doing a good job following up on all the girls. Oh, okay. That's really nice considering Shirley's background too. It actually suits her perfectly. So that was the man that she was talking to her own pops. Hey, that's nice. Alright, yeah! Okay, Lady and Yana finally did what they wanted to do. You gotta feel for Yana though, but... How explain. Okay, good. I hope an explanation. Okay, we need more of an explanation than that, though. Come on, that's something important. They really should explain how you so lift. Come on now. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's touching to see Yana and Luigi still happy to see each other again, though. I like the scene itself. I just would have wished the explanation would have been there. He's saying that while in prison. I gotta think that's the max narcissism there. I like how a dog was guarding. The dog was fucking adorable little Cerberus there. That's a surprise. I thought Kanata would actually... Oh yeah, she did. I mean, hey, you know what? That's nice. I would have loved to see her actually say that scene with max seriousness, though. Don't get me wrong. But hey, I'll take what I can get. Aw, that's so damn cute there. How considerate she is. Aw, that is so damn sweet. It's Kanata. I don't think there'll be much to worry about. Even if they're a danger, Kanata's strong. She'll be able to endure whatever's thrown towards her. Hell yeah! Oh, okay. I'm assuming that's the grandmother. At least now we finally got to see what she looks like. Finally. Alright, I gotta admit. I'm actually surprised to see it was able to pull off a good finale out of its hat. Hell yeah! And we got to finally see her face completely unobscured too. I like it when her hair's in that style. It's freaking cute. Alright. I like how the kangaroo wants to look under Lydia's pantsuits. Oh man. I gotta admit, that's a cute little touch. Alright. Wow, that was a really damn good series finale. I didn't think going in I'd actually say that about this series. I was expecting an absolutely terribly done. Don't blame me, but I was expecting an absolutely awful and terrible series finale because it ain't like the series gave me reasons to have faith in it, but I'm going to give Studio 7 credit. They did a fantastic job ending things off. So for that, I'm going to give them an 8.5 out of 10 for the episode. With really the only flaw in the episode that I can pretty much poke towards being like, they should have at the very least told us how Lucille survived. That's the only flaw in the episode. Because this episode was consistent from start to finish. It resolved all the plot points. We have Kanata become a cosmo beauty and separate sports from politics, so she achieved her goal there. you have a nice conclusion with Eva because Eva gets to meet her mother. Jeff gets to meet the person that he loved. Oh no, I just love the happy vibes. I even love how Lydia, I pretty much love how everyone accomplishes their goal in this series, and it didn't feel forced. It felt like the victories that all our main characters achieved, they were substantial, and that's what I really dig. Because going in, the series had a tough task of making sure that everyone was gonna accomplish their goals, but no, it resolved every plot point. It was nice to see at least Yana's home planet not be in conflict. Well, I should say home moon not in conflict anymore. It was nice seeing how Lydia also helped out too. That was really cute. And on top of that, something else I really dug about this final episode too. We got to see what the grandmother looks like. It was a long time coming. We got to not only see that, but I love how during the episode you got character development for Arkanata, seeing how hyper determined she was throughout the whole episode. It was just so damn epic and intense. That's why I had to give the final episode a lot of props. And I even thought the defeat of Seva was so satisfying to see too. I mean, that was just a bundle of joy. That's why I gotta give the episode a high ass rating of an 8.5 out of 10. Despite, yeah, some of the things the series doing in the start of its run were questionable, I gotta respect the passion put behind the final episode. And it even had the tough task of showing us why the grandmother had so much significance. Hearing that, yeah, she was a former Cosmo Beauty. Well, not hearing, but at least it implying it when you saw the picture frame. That's what I really, really dug about this episode. Hell, I even love how it went as far as showing us a nice conclusion for Seva, where she's being taken care of by Eva and Eva's mother. I thought that was actually really damn cute. And I even love how our main protagonists were challenged too. When, well, yeah, you could say all the offers are kind of shitty except for Shelley's offers, but I still like how they rejected the offer from the control committee, and they ended up defeating the control committee at the end. That was just a really damn fantastic finale overall. That's why I gotta give credit where credit's due and compliment the script of the episode. Even love how on top of all of that, they even utilized the kangaroo as a nice comedic relief one last time for good measure. When it showed you that he had babies and then that baby is trying to peek under Lydia's skirt. Like the type of cheesy, no hold back humor lifted the final episode well. And the competition between Seba and Eva was well animated with intense athletic running. I wish the whole series would have looked like this! From start to finish. It's just a shame that it took until episode fucking 12 for the Studio 7 animators to actually give a fuck. Which, that pisses me off in the series in general. Not this episode. This episode is great. But in general, it's like, where the fuck was this effort earlier? If they would have made every episode look like this, then people would have actually liked this series a lot more. But, I'll give credit where credit's due. Whoever worked on episode 12, they did a fantastic job. I wish they were in charge of every episode. And yeah, that's what I thought the final episode was great. It resolved every plot point. And the only flaw was you still not explaining how she survived. But other than that, well done. I even love how he had Chef Chat as fuck too. Being the reason as to how Kanata's family was protected. Now in saying that though, my overall rating of the series is not going to be positive though. Because yes, the conclusion was great, and some of the middle episodes were good, especially the ones involving Yana and Lydia, when it really focused from their standpoints. And I did love a few of the final episodes where it finally made Kanata into a more serious protagonist. But it was a little too fucking late, though. Overall, if I were to rate this series on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, 10 being exceptional, I'm going to give it a 4.75 out of 10. Because it does not excuse how almost every single thing that had to do with athleticism was poorly animated. That does not excuse that. That does not excuse the plot holes that the series has had, where it hasn't even fucking explained why Kanata had that glowing aura. So it just gave her an extra ability just for the sake of giving her an extra ability because she's plot armor. That I don't like. The massive amounts of plot armor without explaining jack shit. And something that really irked me was sometimes when you had characters like Paliga, smart characters that was stupefied just to forcibly advance the plot. That's really the thing that peeved me a lot about the final episode. I mean, not the final episode, the series in general, not the final episode, because the final episode really didn't have many flaws. And then speaking of which, I hate how they skipped most of the competition, how at the start of the series, when it was the qualifiers, they just skipped ahead instead of showing Konata actually go through the qualifiers. Like, things like that and making almost every athletic activity look like shit save for this final episode really pissed me the fuck off. That's why I can't just be like, oh yeah, I'm going to give the series a high rating only because the final episode was great. Because, yeah, it's important for a series to stick its landing, but everything before needs to be good too. Not just the finale. Everything in the middle needs to be well done. Everything at the start needs to be, pretty much everything from start to finish needs to be well done. And that's why I can't give this series a high rating, because, objectively speaking, it did fuck up a lot of times. But in saying that, I'll give credit where credit's due. The final episode of the series was well done, but I gotta stick with my rating of a 4.75 out of 10 for the series, which before this final, if the final episode wouldn't have been good as it was, I would have actually given the series a 3 out of 10. But the episode was so great, well, I'm like, you know what? I'll bump you up to a 4.75 out of 10. Close to average, but not necessarily there because the previous episode of the series was so fucking bad. But I gotta give respect to the final episode. It did good. Just not the series overall. Which is a damn shame because this final episode actually, don't get me wrong, I liked it, but in a way it irks me because it shows me the potential that the series could have had if it would have been handled by competent people from start to finish and not absolute amateurs. But yeah, these are my thoughts on the final episode, y'all. I would love to hear your thoughts on how I feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in 3 to 8 minutes if you join me for my Shadow's House episode 12 reaction. But anyways, y'all, thank y'all very much for watching my video, and I hope y'all have a fun, great, safe, and fantastic day, everyone. And I'll see y'all later if y'all come back for more. But anyways, y'all, have a fantastic day, and later, everyone.